The Tecno Spark 30 Pro is a budget beast of a device, but it seems the Spark 20 Pro Plus was Tecno's guinea pig for this project. Let's take a look at both in a side-by-side comparison to see which would be the best option for anyone considering an all-round device in the budget range. Starting with the form factor, the most noticeable difference has to be the curved display and back of the Spark 20 Pro Plus, which reduces its overall width, making it look very premium and honestly way slicker than the Spark 30 Pro. They are both made with high quality materials and both have a plastic back and frame with really good textures. When it comes to design, the Spark 20 Pro Plus looks way better in my opinion and has a more mature design, like it is actually made for adults. I'm just saying. I mean, the resin stripe on the Spark 30 Pro kinda gives a more youthful vibe, which of course relates to the collaboration Tecno has with the Transformers franchise. With an ultra slim body and weight, the Spark 20 Pro Plus offers just the right blend of slickness and comfort. It however took its slickness to the next level as it can be really slippery. So if you have one or plan to get one, be sure to have it in a protective case always for enhanced grip and to help protect its curved edges. The Spark 30 Pro does not have this problem. It has a wider looking display due to its straight edges and allows for a better grip. Tecno advertises the Spark 30 Pro to be a tank, but my advice is you get a protective case for it as well. The Spark 20 Pro Plus is IP53 certified, while the Spark 30 Pro is IP54, which is why you may have seen a lot of Spark 30 Pro baptism on other channels. I would strongly advise against trying this at home. They both have a 6.78 inches 1080p AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate and 393 pixels density. The Spark 20 Pro Plus has Corning Gorilla Glass 5 for its screen protection, and I believe it should be the same on the Spark 30 Pro. I might be wrong as I haven't seen any information on it. You can enlighten us in the comments if you have this information. When it comes to their peak screen brightness, things get a little interesting. The Spark 20 Pro Plus has 1000 nits of peak brightness, which is really bright. Like, I have never had trouble using this device under direct sunlight. But then, the Spark 30 Pro comes through with 1700 nits of peak brightness, which is crazy. Crazy because these are flagship numbers on budget devices. If I press Tecno now, people will say I am biased or seeking a sponsorship. Which of course I'd love a sponsorship video.
I mean, now you won't feed me.
Anyways, the specs speaks for themselves. Consuming media is great on both devices, but honestly, the experience on the Spark 20 Pro Plus just feels superior, even though they both have one big colors. Sometimes with the Spark 20 Pro Plus, I am just really amazed at its quality, considering its price. Maybe it's the curved display, but something sure feels different. However, take nothing away from the Spark 30 Pro. The physical layout on both are quite different. Again, the Spark 20 Pro just is slicker and its frame blends right into the curve, which makes it look great and feels even greater in the hand. Its buttons are slim and slick, and I guess there was no space on the left side for its SIM card tray, so that has been squeezed into the base and the 3.5mm earphone jack sacrificed, which are the only difference in the layout arrangement, as the Spark 30 Pro has its SIM card tray on the left side and a 3.5mm earphone jack on its base. Both support dual SIM with only the Spark 30 Pro leaving space for storage expansion. Despite being so sleek and slim, the Spark 20 Pro Plus has dual stereo speakers, same as on the Spark 30 Pro. Not sure if it is because I have had the Spark 20 Pro Plus since it was released, but again, it sounds much better than the Spark 30 Pro to me. However, they both sound great for their price. The Spark 30 Pro has a pretty slim form factor with sleek buttons, and both devices have good haptics for their physical buttons and screen touch. They both have an in-display fingerprint sensor and both are very responsive. Again, for their price, this is quite a bargain. The Spark 20 Pro Plus has a MediaTek Helio G99 Ultimate CPU and a Mali G57 MC2 GPU, while the Spark 30 Pro has a MediaTek Helio G100 CPU and a Mali G57 MC2 GPU. They are both powered by Android 14 on iOS 14. These are in the top tier budget devices for gamers. With stable data connection, I never have any trouble with lagging during gameplay, and my go-to game is PUBG Mobile. Your favorite titles will work great on both, especially in low to mid graphics settings. Also, no cases of overheating after long periods of gameplay. The Spark 20 Pro Plus is only available in 256GB of storage and 8GB of RAM, but you can get the Spark 30 Pro in 128 or 256GB of storage with 8GB of RAM. Both devices are really fluid with no lags. Scrolling is quick and very responsive. Multitasking is a breeze, so they are both perfect for average to heavy users. I did experience some slight lags here and there when I first got the Spark 20 Pro Plus, but over time with software updates, I noticed a lot of improvement. It also had a lot of screen touching when I had the Spark 20 Pro Plus in my pocket, but again, that has been fixed. As for the Spark 30 Pro, I have only had it for about 2 weeks, and so far I have not experienced any setbacks. Okay, Tecno really needs to work on the names of these phones. I mean, try saying Spark 20 Pro Plus and Spark 30 Pro over and over again. I deserve a like for this video, don't you think so? Anyways, also consider subscribing to the channel while you're at it. Thank you. Now for their cameras. They both have a 108 megapixels main camera, but the Spark 20 Pro Plus has a focal length of 1.8, while the Spark 30 Pro is 1.9, which means the 20 Pro Plus can let a little more light in and therefore should take better low light pictures. They are both wide-angle lenses. Both devices have a 10x zoom with some clarity up to 3x. The 20 Pro Plus has 3 lenses, which comprises of the main 108 megapixels lens, a 2 megapixels macro lens, and I am guessing an AI lens for depth perception, while the 30 Pro has 2, which are its main lens and an AI lens. They both shoot videos at 2K 30 frames per second and 1080p 60 and 30 frames per second, and lastly 720p 30 frames per second. Both have image stabilization for those of you with shaky hands. Images and videos out of both are really good. Mostly software enhanced, but still, for their price, very much a bargain. Especially in ideal lighting conditions, you will be amazed. I still kinda lean towards the Spark 20 Pro Plus in the camera department. It just seems to handle details a little better than the 30 Pro. Overall, they both take really good pictures and videos. The 20 Pro Plus has a 32 megapixels selfie camera, while the 30 Pro has only 13 megapixels. They both do videos up to 2K 30 frames per second with image stabilization. Images and videos out of both are equally great, but the Spark 20 Pro Plus stands out with a more natural result compared to the high contrast and heavy sharpening I noticed with the 30 Pro. The 20 Pro Plus processes details better than the 30 Pro in my opinion. Again, overall, both selfie cameras take really impressive pictures and videos. You can't go wrong with either. They both come with all the usual accessories Tecno spoils us with in the box, including a 33 watts charging brick. Both have a 5000 mAh battery, so should comfortably last you a really long time before requiring a juice up. These devices have way more cooler stuff I can speak on, like their AI assistants using Ella, picture-in-picture, AI wallpapers, an IR blaster in the case of the 30 Pro, which the 20 Pro Plus lacks, and also a PC connection. However, for the sake of time, I will summarize by saying these are the 2 best devices I can recommend for anyone seeking out a tough and powerful device on a budget. Great for casual and professional use, and really great for gamers. So yes, if your budget is under $200, you should definitely get one. Either will do just fine. Oh, and they are both NFC enabled. If you stayed with me to this point, you are a legend. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments and I'll do my best to answer to all. Watch any of these videos for alternatives. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time. Till we see you again. Bye bye. Like it is actually made for adults. I'm just saying. I mean, oh come on man. Who would get here now? Lock your gate and get the fuck out.